Charlemagne the God might be dumb.
And Dr. Umar needs money. Dr. Umar has never asked for $1 in his life until now. What is this situation? I keep hearing people talk about it. What happened?
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved.
Let me tell you something. That video right there should prove to people that Dr. Umar is exactly who he's always claimed to be. Because Dr. Umar has never asked anybody for a personal $1. People always think that when he's asking for donations, he's doing it for selfish reasons, but the school is in Delaware. Like, we can't sit here and act like that school is not in Delaware. We can't sit here and act like, he hasn't shown us all the renovations he's done on the school. I think,
So what's that have to do with his personal finances?
He said they froze his account.
What's that got to do with the school?
He says that he's paying all those bills through his personal account.
Well, that's not how you run a school.
Oh, Chris, don't, you're asking too many, the Adderall's kicking in. You're asking the real questions.
So maybe that's,
I believe him.
So maybe that's the thing. Maybe Dr. Umar just hasn't been up on his business the way he should have been all of these years.
I think that could be
I just don't think Dr. Umar would get out there and personally ask for money if he was using that money for personal reasons. If he was using the money he was getting for schools for personal reasons, even if his account was frozen, he wouldn't get online and expose himself like this and ask for actual money and tell everybody, hey, my accounts are frozen.
I believe him, man. I believe him.
What up, words? Boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. You just watched the video where Charlemagne the God immediately went into defense mode of Umar the Scammer Johnson, the Pan-African Prince of Panhandling. I don't know if Charlemagne, if his elevator rises all the way to the top, and I say it in tongue-in-cheek all the time. I don't know if some of you believe me, but I don't think now, I don't know, but I may not be invited to join the Black Effect Podcast Network after all. I thought that was my 10-year goal. I was going to get signed to Charlemagne's network and ride off into the sunset. I say that tongue-in-cheek, but at the end of the day, this is really, really weird to me, gang, and we wonder why our culture, our race is in a state of emergency. We got people like Charlemagne who literally, I'm telling you right now, 10 years, 5 different appearances on the Breakfast Club, he has promoted this man heavily. I made a video about a week or 2 ago saying that the Breakfast Club should be held accountable for bringing Dr. Umar to us without any due diligence. And literally, Everyone on the internet, I would say, I'm going to give it like this. 80%, 85% have now come to the terms that Dr. Umar is a 100% bona fide scammer. But somehow, some way, Charlemagne just watched that video and started to immediately make excuses. He started to praise, once again, Dr. Umar Johnson. Charlemagne can't see beyond his own blindness for this man. I don't know if he's scared of this guy. He bit it. He fed into the guy. He doesn't want to, at some point, become accountable for this guy. Because let's be honest, that's what's actually coming next. When they really start digging, they're going to say, well, he literally went on the Breakfast Club 5 times and asked for donations 5 times in front of your huge audience of millions. And for some reason, you never, ever really checked them, questioned them. You never pinned him. You never put his feet to the fire. You lobbed him softball questions and you put his fucking picture on your wall. So at the end of the day, you're kind of liable too. So I don't know if Charlemagne is playing willful ignorance right now, where he can pretend to be like, yo, Umar, yo, he's who he said he is. He never asked for $1. What you mean never asked for $1? He got PayPal. He got a PayPal with his name in the PayPal, telling people to send it there. He never asked for $1. Everything he's asking for is $1 for himself. I don't know, man. It feels like Charlemagne is doing, it's almost like he's not paying attention whatsoever. I think Charlemagne, he just sits at his desk, eats his bagels. He sits there and works on, he types up his dunk of the day or whatever, or whoever does the copy, da-da-da. He does that. Sit there, coast through the show, eating chicken wings, whatever the hell he's eating on. He let Lauren and them carry the show. He throw a little joke in there here and there and then goes home. I don't think he puts no thought to what's going on in this world. I'm just going to be honest. The people he has been having on been very suspect. He don't care. It's in there, oh, I'm trying to be transparent. I want to have the right of fairness. And having all these goofy people, that's awful for the community. You're bringing them on and letting them say their case. And in a backhanded way, I think we got he who shall be named because of people like Charlemagne. I'm almost certain Charlemagne sabotaged half this shit that's going on. I'm just going to be honest. It feels like Charlemagne is willfully ignorant, and at the same time, he's Jar Jar Binks, where they say, you know what? Jar Jar Binks, low-key, kind of might have been a damn Sith Lord hiding out and pretending to be dumb. I think Charlemagne might be pretending to be dumb. I'm just going to be honest. It's no way you see what's going on with Umar Johnson and you had to sit there and watch that whole thing for 4 minutes and be like, you know what? Well, maybe he did get his bank. He ain't get his damn account closed because his account's not frozen because of no fucking mistake. He's under investigation. They're going to pull those 2 buildings. Charlemagne, do you know that Umar allegedly owes over $72,000 in taxes on both those dilapidated buildings that he bought 10 years ago? He ain't opened them once, but he owes mad taxes on them. So they put a notice on his door. He's claiming he never got the notice. So conveniently, his accounts get frozen, and then they come and say, you got a couple weeks, or the schools, we can take the schools at any point because you haven't paid the taxes. Well, guess what he's saying? Well, I can't pay the fees on the building because they froze my account. The account I had since I was a kid. I had that account since I first started working, and they froze it. No, the bank won't tell me nothing. I gotta wait till Monday. Sound like the ultimate scammer. And Charlemagne gonna sit there and be like, well, maybe you do gotta wait till Monday. Charlemagne wants us to be fools right with him. He wants us to be donkeys of the days and jackass. Well, Charlemagne, I've been saying for years, at least 7 years, this guy's a fool and a fraud. And I said, you would never have, that school would never open. Now this fool, Umar Johnson talking about opening another school in Jersey. He gonna have 2 schools. You fool send him $1, your ass deserve what you get. Now he's talking about another school. He's out, actively looking for a realtor so he can open up the second school so he can keep the hustle going. See, Umar has Umar, you gotta get into his mind right now. Umar's back is against the wall because he don't have the money for the school he got now. He can't pay the taxes. They froze the accounts because they're finally doing some bean counting. They're finally doing some, I don't know why it took so long, but Delaware, the state of Delaware is doing some bean counting, but it only took for him not to pay some shit that he was supposed to pay. So Umar's not paying something that he was supposed to pay. Now they're coming. They could have been came, but no. All the accusations, all the YouTube videos accusing Dr. Umar of scamming and misappropriating funds. No, that shit didn't matter. He ain't pay his taxes one day. And he was like, wait, hold on. That little school down there, the little 2 buildings? Oh, we could just take that shit. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Umar's calling racism. He's trying to do a rally. Umar has a video right now talking about all my supporters, the Umar, Marcus, the Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey School for Boys. I need y'all all to come down on whatever, Monday morning, whatever they're going. They organizing a fucking protest, right? So now he wants you to get out there, take a day off from work, right? You don't drive the bus that day. Come down with me and fight this racism. What racism? Ain't no racism, gang. If you're the catalyst for racism, then racism gonna win. Because at the end of the day, you're a scammer. Umar right now, his back is against the wall because he don't have that money for them schools. That's why he's asking. First of all, no one puts all their money in one account. I had that account since I was 14 years old. And that's the account you put it in? Sound like a credit union. So you put all the money, the 1.5 million, 1.6 million, plus whatever he pays himself. You got to understand, you got to pay himself too, gang. So he's claiming that he has a personal account and a school account. Now he went to give his man, he went to give his boy, he needed some money. My man needed some money. So he's going to forward his man, he's going to cash app him, right? Went and the accounts wasn't working. He found out that his accounts was frozen. And he needed money, he needed donations from people because he didn't have he wasn't liquid. He didn't have any money. So if you had you could spare a couple dollars. And upon all this happening, this been a good thing for 2-3 weeks, gang. Well, it's been bullshit for 7-8 years, but it really exploded. Now you got Flacco covering it every day. Now it's to the point where, okay, unanimously we can agree that this guy's a scammer. I still got people surprisingly coming in my comments telling me, what have you done for little boys? He's trying to get out my comments. Okay? Get out my comments. He's not doing nothing for no little boys. Stop it. Get some help. This guy's a scammer. He's scamming women. He's getting them in the bed. He's sleeping with them. Then he coming out calling you throat goats and all this and that. No, this guy's a scammer. He did a date Dr. Umar contest for $100. All the women paid the $100, never got the date. At least if I'm listen, gang, let me rest assured. If I start running a scam, if it's a scam say we gonna have a date, we gonna have a date. That'll be the last thing you catch me on because I didn't go on the goddamn $100 date. He got a bunch of women to pay $100 to be in the contest, right? $100, you in the contest. Bam. You think he's cute, he fine. He put his Philadelphia Eagle hat on. Oh my God, girl, I want that, man. I need some of that, da-da-da. So you put your $100 in. 10 other girls put the $100 in. 100 girls put the $100 in. You got 10 grand. Guess what? Just go on a date. Take her ass to Cheesecake Factory. Something. She don't care. She just want to stare in your eyes. He couldn't even take the girl on a goddamn date. You're the worst kind of scammer because you don't even follow through. Scams come in parts, gang. A, B, and D. They got plans. Plan A, plan B. He don't even get to C and D. He don't even finish the scam. At least make me feel like I got something. No, he didn't even take the girl on a date. So now he's out there talking about it's going to be a reality show. We're going to make it a reality show. So now you went from a date for $100 to a reality show. The reality show never happened. So this is the kind of man you're talking about is trying to help the kids. He don't even finish the scam that he starts before he jumps into another scam. Now he's trying to start a whole nother school in Newark. He said, believe it or not, people, we could have another school in Newark. With Newark, y'all better get ready for a whole bunch of donations because this guy's coming. And Charlemagne gonna be right there with the ribbon cutting of the school that ain't open. When the accounts got frozen, he claimed, he was like, yo, they about to cut the Wi-Fi. What Wi-Fi? Ain't no Wi-Fi in that damn school. Don't tell these people that you ain't got no power in there. People not even listening to this motherfucker. The school has no power. But Dr. Umar claims they're about to cut the Wi-Fi because his accounts got frozen. Make this make sense. When you get in my comments and you about to defend Dr. Umar, I want you to just throw your phone. Throw it in the toilet. Bang. Just throw it in the toilet. You put in some rice. It's 24 hours. Just put in some rice. Because we don't need to hear from you for 24 hours. If you want to get my comments defending Umar Johnson, just throw your phone somewhere before you make a fool out of yourself. I'm just going to be honest. Now, if you donated to him, that's fine. Anybody can be got. We all got scammed. I got scammed. Listen, I got scammed quite a few times. So we all can get scammed, right? But at the end of the day, it's how you react to the scam. You don't keep going forward with thinking that this guy's going to actually do it. Okay? So at this point, Charlemagne is perpetuating the myth that Dr. Umar is an honorable person. He's not. Dr. Umar is a full-on scammer, full-throated scammer. So now his back is against the wall. Now he's throwing out there FBI, racism, da-da-da. He's hitting you with all the trigger buzzwords that people that's trying to get out of some shit. Now his back is against the wall because now you got to figure out, okay, I don't have the money, but I got to keep this scam going. So he can't show no signs of weakness. So he's getting up there on microphones talking about, yo, yeah, it's racism. If you could come down and protest with me, we can get back at these crackers, da-da-da, whatever you got going on. So now he still got these people in the crowd. Preach, brother, like, okay, do you have internet access? Do you know what's going on? Like, this guy really is about to most likely end up in prison. I'm just going to be honest. Unless he's got somebody he can snitch on, and I don't think it is nobody. So Umar's in a bad space. But somehow, some way, Charlemagne watched that video and started to make excuses. He's still enabling Dr. Umar. Because believe it or not, some people that still listen to Charlemagne. So they're gonna watch Charlemagne. They watch Charlemagne's whole reaction. Sitting beside that fraud, Andrew, whatever his last name is, right? They watch the whole 4 minutes and they wait on Charlemagne's reaction. And Charlemagne's like, well, you know what? Umar's who he said he was, da-da-da. They're like, that's it. I told you. They try to get my man Umar, da-da-da. Charlemagne isn't thinking this through whatsoever. Charlemagne has nothing. He has no dog in the fight because he's not losing any of his own money on this guy. So he doesn't need... I think Charlemagne is still caught up in the guy he met 10 years ago. The guy that was trying to make a difference. The guy that had all this knowledge. I think he thinks that this guy is mad intelligent, so he would never, ever scam. He literally said that in the video. Why would he start answering his own question? Why would he do something so dumb because he's dumb, gang? Charlemagne, like, why would he expose himself? Because he's a scammer. Sooner or later, the scams expose themselves, gang. Charlemagne, I don't know if that's become apparent to you. Sooner or later, the scams expose themselves. He's doing everything he can to not get exposed, but sooner or later, it's going to get exposed. That's what a scam is. You heard of a guy named Bernie Madoff? Millions and millions and millions of dollars. Eventually, it's called a pyramid scheme. It crumbles. So Charlemagne asked a question. Why would he? I mean, it don't make no sense. It make perfect sense. He at the end of his rope. They finally shut down the endless bank account, and they finally about to take the schools. It's the end of the rope, Charlemagne. In case you haven't been paying attention, you've been drinking Angela Lee's green juice over there, or whatever the hell else you got going on. But I'm starting to think that, I'm just going to say that, I'm just going to be honest, gang. It's not a dig against the Breakfast Club, but I think the Breakfast Club is moving too fast now. I think they chasing numbers, they're a conglomerate, they're a business, da-da-da. They don't got time to fact check this shit no more. Get them in, get them out, get them in, get them out. This shit Willy Wonka, gang. They got machines of candy, they got everlasting gobstoppers they got to make. Just get them in, get them out, blah, 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 blah. They got the guy over there, the guy with the glasses just watching everybody like, yo, let me see if he give away the everlasting gobstopper. They outsourcing shit. They're not even thinking this shit through, gang. They got so much to do. They're not even thinking. They're thinking of the next story. They got Jess Hilarious over there. They got Lauren LaRosa, DJ Envy, homeboy over there with the headphones on and never say nothing. Like, they got a whole lot of shit they got to do over there. So I don't think they even need or want or care to source or fact check or actually follow through on some of this shit. For you to have Umar on there 5 times, you've never once called in question his integrity. We got an issue. Now, they fucking check Neon ass hard as shit. And this is the problem. You check the little white boy, you give him fucking hell. And you make a follow-up video talking about, yo, Justice Hilarious come up with a follow-up video. This is why I got a little white boy. All these receipts. Where the receipts for Dr. fucking Umar? Let me know. Where these receipts at, Jess? You had a whole documentary on Neon. Y'all real quiet about Dr. Umar over there, though. I'm going to leave it at that, man. Donkey of the day for the whole fucking Breakfast Club, gang. I'm just going to be honest. I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. I don't got nothing else to say because the story tells itself. Umar's a scammer and Charlemagne is an enabler. Got to pack them both up. Put them both in a box, ship their ass to China somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Don't care. But all I know is this. Umar, you got some splaining to do. Molly, you in trouble, girl. Listen, it is what it is. CLBMG, man. I'm out of here. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They got all kind of flavors and things like that there. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, CLBMG, every Wednesday night, the What Show, we go live. Me, TJ, and Fleers. We probably discuss this. You know what I'm saying? I take every chance I get to inform people about Dr. Umar. I'm going to take it, all right? On that note, I'm out of here. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah.